Hello, gentlemen. I want to talk to you today. I want to give you an idea, very simple idea, one of many that we can do as husbands to make sure that we are loving on our wives. Pretty simple thing that we can do here and there. Now, let's take a look at vehicles, all right? You know, back in the day, I used to have my own vehicle and I kept it really clean, super clean. And everything had its place. It was nice and neat. But you know what? That's not how it is for my wife. And now we share both cars, so I really don't have my own anymore that I can keep nice and neat in the way I want to. So we share cars. Let's take a look at what's inside. Here we go. That looks a little troublesome. It's not how it would have been when I had my own car, but you know, that's part of sharing things as a husband and wife. So, things can get a little bit messy here and there. And you know what? As a guy that was pretty nice and neat with my own vehicle, you know, some of this stuff might have bothered me in the past. Maybe that kind of thing bothers you. Maybe you've got the wife that has the SUV or the minivan, and boy, that's the transportation vehicle for everything. And things can get a little messy, a little out of place. Well, she's hauling kids around. She's doing lots of important things like that. And for me, when I was working in corporate America, you know, my car was just going back and forth. Maybe I picked up a kid or two for some event once in a while, but otherwise I really wasn't having to do the expectation that she did for picking up kids and dealing with all the ins and outs of family. And so, yeah, so now we share a car. And so I had to get over the fact that my car or cars weren't going to be nice and neat inside, and that I might have to clean them up a little bit more than just spring and fall, that it might have to be a little bit in between with some more serious cleaning, but that I might also have to just, every time we go out to the car or we're getting ready to go somewhere, I might need to just take a few minutes, pick something up, organize it. You know what? Depending on how it speaks to your bride, she may not even notice. Boy, and so that's an area where don't get mad if she doesn't notice, but it's something that is still important to do. You're being a good steward. You're loving on her. You're not blame shifting. You're not saying, oh, I don't have a nice, neat, clean car anymore. Look at how you trash both of our cars. No, you don't want to be like that. You don't want to do that kind of thing. You don't want to think like that. It also can teach your children some pretty negative things as well. It's a pretty simple thing, really, for us guys. You know, if there's a little bit of a mess in the car, just go in, clean it out, and take care of it. Again, only a few minutes here and there. Might get a little bit messy. I mean, you're not perfect either. I'm not perfect either. I might have a mess in the car here and there. Usually doesn't look like a cyclone, but still, just take a few more minutes. And I just really believe that that's one way that as real men, as husbands, we can just take a little bit of time to focus on that. Now, you might have a wife that acts of service as one of the 5 love languages, that may not actually be something that speaks to her too much. But again, it's something that's important. Good stewardship, take care of what you have, but also, you know, do it. Take care of it for your wife. Take care of it for your family. And because you may not, like me, maybe you don't have your own vehicle that you can keep in good shape, you can make sure that it is clean and nice and tidy. Well, that's just kind of part of it. You know, roll with the punches, love on your bride. And it's really about that Ephesians 5, where Paul's talking about making sure that you are understanding your wife, that you are loving her. And this is just one of a million different ways that we can do that. So I hope that that's a little bit helpful. So I'm actually going to take a minute right now and clean out both of these. Not a big job, but just take care of a little bit of trash that's in there to make sure it's set for her, for anything else that she has to do, obligations, or driving around and jobs, and it's just ready for her. All right, God bless.